Probably wouldn't even
When
be
I
worth
opened
it
the
for that
hatch,
much.
the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, that's why
Alphas
99.9% of people who get their accounts banned don't get it back. It's just because it's so much time and effort to put in to getting it. I mean, my whole process took about a month and a half. No, actually like 2 months. Because I remember calling one of the legal guys in corporate. I found his number and told him the thing, and he was like, okay, I'll go get the notes and see what happens. And I called him a month later, and nobody sent him anything. Like, there's no notes, anything. And, it's just, and the customer service is still trying to tell me, like, oh, there's nothing we can do, like, blah, 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 blah. And eventually I just started getting forceful and yelling at them over the phone, and they eventually get me to this manager who actually is sympathetic, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's not legal that they do, but it's just not worth going through, getting a lawyer, having him write a letter, like a cease and desist, then possibly taking it to either court or going to arbitration, which, like the corporate office here in America is in San Francisco. I'm in Chicago, so I would have to fly out there to do that. Which that would just be a pain. Like that's for like a, you know, it's like I put a lot of effort into this, but it's like a video game account for all of that, $7,000 to get an arbitrator. Like that's not worth it, you know.
But sometimes, to protect innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting palace.
Yeah, so that really sucked when they did that, because yeah, it's almost 200, so it really with all the stuff that's going on, I don't think I'm going to be gaming as much, but it's certainly nice to have this as recreational purposes now. But yeah, I haven't played any games really in like 6 months. I just was like, I'm not touching my PlayStation at all. Kind of I'm really pissed at Sony, and it's like I'm not starting a new account. Like that's not happening. So I said just eventually I'll just keep calling them and maybe I'll get it back. I found out a lot of information too about them. I went on like white pages and found out some of their like some guys high up, like personal phone numbers and stuff, and it's like, you know, if worst comes to worst, I'll just like call these people obsessively, and then they'll eventually be forced to put it back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Even the legal guy I talked to, he's like, how'd you get this number? It was just like looking on their LinkedIn profiles and stuff. Yeah, it's funny because Sony, all the people at corporate put all their stuff on LinkedIn, and if you call their corporate office, you'll get a receptionist, and if you know the name of the employee, you can be transferred to them without them asking any questions. And then if they block you, you can just like spoof your phone number or something. And just continue to call. I think that's partly why they unbanned my account is they saw like, my god, this guy's called us hundreds, like tons of times. No, yeah.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Yeah, I'll have to, What online games do you have? Do you have Overwatch? I think that trophy list is insane. You absolutely have to boost those. There's like one where you have to like kill 8 people while running on a wall or something. It's like insane. Like there's no way you could do that in a regular game. It's like even boosting, that's hard to do. It's like Oh, like NHL.
You're here.
For a moment,
Yeah.
What?
our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go,
Yeah.
I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Because I like playing games, like
Some time ago,
completing
I
all the
admitted that
side
I'd
quests
been
and stuff, doing everything in like the
involved
games. Like those are
with
should be what trophies are for.
But I
You
never
know,
told
that
you
makes
the
the
full
game
extent of
enjoyable,
my
and it forces you to like do everything.
The truth
But like
is,
stupid
I
stuff,
was
like
there at the beginning.
you know the
I
Overwatch
found
stuff, or just some of these other games had
buried
these
on that
crazy,
mountain,
insane
trapped in that shattered
luck-based trophies. Are just
And I
like
served.
why even bother?
What?
Like
It
it's
promised
not
knowledge
fun trying to do that.
delivered.
It just makes the game miserable.
Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the
Oh
Eclipse,
yeah.
helped it build a cult.
Well, those zombie
army
trophies
to
would be
its will.
fine if the game wasn't so like broken. I
Why
remember
are
like
you telling
Infinite
me this
Warfare, like it
Because your
would just
success
glitch
depends on
out.
knowing this.
It was hard to connect.
When I
There would
found
just be these
Hades,
stupid
the first
glitches that
thing
would
you
just
wanted
kill
to know
your
about was
game,
the spire.
and those took a while, and it
Meridian.
was like an hour or
Spire.
two to complete them, and then
Now why would
at that time, like sometimes the game would get dropped, and
Spire
all
was
your
created by
progress would just be
Gaia.
gone.
Which part of Gaia?
So
Minerva. It's code-breaking
yeah,
module.
we had that happen with
Gaia
Infinite
built
Warfare. I remember
spires
a
to
few times.
transmit the codes that
And then there was a
deactivated the
time where I
Pharaoh
did the
robots,
Easter egg,
shut down their
but
biomatter conversion systems.
the game froze afterwards, and there was a
Hades
trophy
wants to
for
send a new transmission
unlocking that character
to wake the machines
with that cheat
so they
code,
can
and you
devour
only
the
get
world
that guy
all
after
over
you
again.
complete the Easter egg.
Yes.
So the trophy pops
Based
for
on
the
what
Easter
you
egg,
learned,
but the
that's my
game
conclusion as
crashed
well.
like afterwards,
So the Eclipse-
and it says
the
that
robots they
you have to
resurrected,
like end the game
they're
for the
just a means
Easter
to
egg
an
to
end.
save.
An army
So the
to
Easter
capture
egg
the
didn't
spire.
save, so
Yes.
I didn't get that
Hades
character
can
that I
exterminate
needed
life
to
all over again.
unlock the
Unless
unlock the
you
last
stop it.
trophy I needed. So I had to do that whole Easter egg again. I was really pissed off about that.
So how do I stop Hades?
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the map
Then I just need...
exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
are
no
you
problem.
doing the plane mission?
Silence.
Oh yeah.
Where will you go?
Yeah, that's tricky.
Elsewhere. And
I think the
everywhere.
plane mission personally gave me a little more trouble
There's
than
so
that.
much more
I
to
looked on this
discover
guy's
before
YouTube
we
channel, and
realize.
it once you memorize exactly where the people
I leave it
are,
up to you, of course.
I mean, you
As
get
it
it.
turned
It's still
out,
tough, but the
It was yours all along.
the plane mission is just
was
insane
merely
because you're just you
trespassing.
have to just sometimes the enemies like don't spawn, like you'd have to get lucky. I think that's what happened with me. There was like a time yeah. Yeah.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Dervahl.
You can try
they
like
will
share
defend the
playing it
city.
or something.
But the
Yeah,
spire.
I think that works, right? Oh, they block share play? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
I have to tell Avad that the
Don't
Eclipse
all the
are ready
Call
to
of Duty
strike.
games block it though?
After what happened with
Pretty sure all the Call of Duty
I will
games
defend
do.
the city. With the Spire.
Oh, like split screen you mean? Huh. Call of Duty is one of the only games that... Oh yeah, there's always zombies glitches in that. Like, I remember my friend that, like, World at War, like, there was this little, like, hole that he climbed into, got in and glitched, and the zombies wouldn't hit him. And he was going to, like, round 99 or something. It's like, and then there was, like, they patched that, and then there was just more glitches. Like, that game is full of exploits. Huh. Is the... Maybe I'll pick that game up from the library after I'm done with Zero Dawn or something. 'Cause, yeah, you guys have like Black Ops 3 still? I still have to do like all... Yeah. Yeah, and you have to do that crazy thing that better, like the realistic, you have to survive that combat simulator. I think there's a way to exploit that though, isn't there? I saw there was a bunch of glitches for that online, and I don't have any of the patches downloaded, so it would be pretty easy. Yeah, that one. I think one of my roommates has that DLC. I'll have to like download it off his account or something. That was weird because it's like they didn't release that until like after Infinite Warfare was out or something. Like they were still releasing DLC for Black Ops 3. Yeah. So that was kind of weird because normally they don't. They stop releasing all the DLC for Call of Duty like after the 4th pack, you know, because then you get the new. Yeah, it wasn't in the season pass. It was like completely separate or something. Like. Yeah. I'll just like compare trophies with you, and then I have a library that has like all the games that I want pretty much, and I can just get those whenever I want. So I'll probably just look on your list and see if I'm gonna kind of enjoy Horizon, get this done, and then yeah. Is there anything you need to boost in? Is there anything you need to boost in that one, or is that just like playing the game? Like,
Spotted.
yeah, that's Battlefront 1 too. I still need to finish Battlefront 1. Like, well, I platinumed it, but I don't have the 100%. But somebody I know has the DLC, and I was gonna do that, but that was right before my stuff got banned, so I never got a chance to getting around to that. Yeah. Yep. Good to see you again as well. Yes, sir. Alright, man. Yep. Somebody else is in this party? There's three. Oh, now he left. Huh. Oh, that was weird. One of my other friends is supposed to come in. Let's see what he's doing. I don't know if everyone even knows that I'm back. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, I got unbanned a couple days ago. I didn't play that day because I was at work, and then it was a party I had at night, and then so I went on yesterday, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Today Sunday? Yeah. Yesterday I was on, making sure everything is good. Looks like I don't think anybody deleted me. I'm surprised. I think maybe like 1 or 2 people did, but because usually like if I see someone gone for like months, then I usually just like delete them because yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people like travel overseas. Yep, so well, I haven't talked to this guy in a while. What's going on? Oh yeah. This has been a long ass time. I've been good. I've been very busy. I'm doing like fashion modeling and stuff now. But yeah, I was gone for the past 6 months. Yep, doing that. My account got permabanned, and I literally just got it back, like the other day. Someone logged on with like a jailbroken PS3, and yeah, they don't. You do that, like if someone logs on, it doesn't matter if it's you or someone else, they just ban it without question. And it was so yeah, I had to go to it took me going to the state's attorney, the Better Business Bureau, and the Federal Trade Commissions, filing complaints with all of them. And then a week later they called me and unbanned it. And that was, yeah, a couple days ago. So yep, and most people do not have luck getting their accounts back when they've been permabanned. Like that's it. I know. Yeah, that's what sucked. And to be honest, I stopped playing PlayStation altogether after that. I was just like, screw this. Yeah, I really hadn't even been on video games. I've been so busy with traveling and everything, and it's like, well, you know, if I don't get it back, at least I have this, and I don't really have time for it anymore. But I thought there was a chance I could get it back, and because I had some weird charges come up just randomly, and then I got into, I found literally all their numbers, like their legal department's number, so I called them, talked with one of their legal specialists. Yeah, it was from PlayStation. I'm like, what the hell?
It's called Hades.
But I was like, dang, I could use this, because I'll be like,
it will send out a
you know, I could get a lawyer and threaten them, you know, because they couldn't track the charge. So,
Now,
I
Yeah.
don't know about, but I'll tell you what I can.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
Quietly does it. Panic in the city will only create another enemy.
Yeah. That's the same with me. I was like pretty surprised. Like, wow, I don't think anybody's deleted me after all this time.
Anyway, word was sent to every but don't be.
But.
I suppose.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm playing Horizon, and I'm gonna go for the platinum in this, because I like the game. I'm gonna play just more recreationally now. Like, games that have just stupid trophies, like Overwatch or something, that require you to do just crazy, insanely hard, stupid luck-based things. I don't know if I'm gonna put any effort into that, because that's just like, you know, that there's just no enjoyment out of that at all. And it's like, I'd rather just play games that I enjoy now, because, yeah, I was just so happy to get this back, and I'm just like, I'm gonna just be pretty recreational with this now. You know,
could you spare a moment?
it's not worth the effort for something that could just be taken from you in a matter of seconds, you know. They play God mode over there with their account banning and all that, so sucks though, because yeah, it was pretty miraculous, because most people, you go online and very few people get their accounts. There was a guy who posted a YouTube video, and he had a vlog, and he got banned, but he got it back. And basically, it's just, you have to just fight them. Like, you have to, their customer support won't help you at all. Like, the first thing they asked me is like, oh, what's your sign-in ID? And right when I called them, and they said, oh, your account's banned. There's nothing I can do about that. Go create a new account. And then I had to yell at them to transfer me to a supervisor, get a manager. So I finally get to talk to this manager, he's actually a pretty cool dude, and I think they changed the policy over there. I don't think those customer service agents can actually unban a permanently banned account. It's their corporate office in San Mateo that does that. So eventually I called their legal specialist at their corporate office like over a month ago. And he said he would go and try and get the notes and see what happened. And he would call me back within like a week. And it's been like 3 weeks. He hadn't called me back. So I called him. And then he was like, couldn't figure out like what was going on, what happened. So he told me, well, you should call customer service. And I'm like, well, I did. And they are no help at all. And he said, well, you should ask them to maybe escalate the issue. So I did that, they escalated it, it was like 3 weeks or something, and I'm like, screw this, I'm like calling the Better Business Bureau, calling the state's attorney, like, I'm gonna just explain my case there. And yeah, I did that, and then a week later, this guy calls me, and he basically, yeah.
My family might still be alive.
He's like, yeah, we got your complaint. Yeah, we'll just unban your account. We're gonna be watching you, like we're monitoring your account. But it's like, not really worried about that.
We're talking about orders. I'm talking about lives.
Not a hacker.
That's what the orders are for, to save lives. Good days.
Yeah, I think that's what might have happened, because my thing didn't even work. I do know a little about jailbroken PS3s, and I know how to do it, but the one I had, yeah, sold that one. So that, yeah, that's the thing though. It's like, it's so easy for you to get hacked, and it's like, there's just been horror stories. You could go online and just like look it up. There's just horror stories of people getting hacked. And what Sony does too, if you get hacked and someone buys like thousands of dollars worth of stuff, they have a new policy. If you dispute any charge, your account immediately gets banned until you pay back that debt.
Aloy.
Like they...
You did, Teb. But
Yeah,
your wounds-
yeah. So even if someone hacks in and just buys a bunch of stuff, if you dispute that, they will like immediately ban your account.
I brought supplies instead. These cards.
So,
We'll be setting
and like even like
You
credit card
don't need
companies
to.
can find out if it's like
I know we can do
unauthorized
this
or not, and it really they don't care apparently. They will just literally ban all your shit. No questions asked. They don't give you warnings either anymore. There's like, they used to give you, because I think I got suspended one time. It was like 5 years ago for trophy boosting. So I think it was Starhawk. I think I got suspended for a few days for it because it was like one of the things you could go and split screen and get all the stats and trophies. But there was another thing. There was another game I did that, and they gave me a warning. You know, they used to do that many years ago. They just say, hey, stop doing what you're doing. But here, it's like they will just ban you without warning. Yeah, their customer service when, like, back when PS3 was, like, behind Xbox was actually really good. But now it's just, people are just pricks over there. It's just, the main reason people can't get their accounts back is because they just give up because it's so hard to get through to them. Oh, they would just ban people, yeah, because they had a computer thing that thought it would just like ban people for exploiting or something. Yeah. Well, that's BS, yeah. Oh yeah, that site is bullshit. I think they flagged me on like Dark Souls or something because I went into like some glitched lobby where everybody had some of like all the rare armor and stuff. They flagged me for that, and I was like, screw this site. Like, I'm not messing with this. Like, every little thing you do, and I did not want to hide that Dark Souls. I was like, I'm really freaking proud of this. Like, that's the only thing that got, you know, that was glitched or hacked. You know, and that wasn't even my fault. Yeah, I've heard they're kind of pricks over there. Who runs that? It's just some, it's not a...
I must be closing in on the signal.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, money fixes everything. Dude, I'm sure with this PSN thing, if I gave Sony like $10,000, they'd unban it. Like, I could probably go on with a bunch of hacked PS3s and probably just pay them all off. You know, if I was in the government and I just paid them, I could do whatever the hell I wanted on PSN. Yeah, I could just... But... That's what I could have done with this account. Like, one guy brought up, well, you could go to arbitration with them. And it's like, okay, you know, I put a lot of effort into this account, but there's more to life than video games, and that would cost me like $7,000. I'd have to fly out to San Francisco, deal with one of their... No, it's not in court. It's kind of like court. You meet them in... I think a legal jurisdiction of some sort, but you don't, like, a judge doesn't handle it, an arbitrator handles it, and they'll try to work toward a solution. Basically, they'll try to resolve it right there. If they feel like if you were in the wrong, like, what they would do is have Sony would then have to pay their own attorneys and to be there, but, you know, let's say they find, you know, they can't you don't have evidence that you're innocent. Well, you could still get it back, but then you'd be paying their lawyers and all of their legal fees, and that could add up to $7,000, $10,000, $12,000. Yeah, it's basically a legal way of getting a dispute resolved face to face. Basically, it is not. It doesn't require an official court. It's not a lawsuit. Sony in like 2011, they were sneaking things into their terms of service. After that PSN hack, they put something in their terms of service that said you can't sue Sony for anything, pretty much. Which is totally not legal. It's complete BS. They said, well, only in arbitration will you be able to handle that, because arbitration, Sony really doesn't have anything to lose. You know, they don't really have to pay anything. You know, if you sue them, take them to court, yeah, then it's gonna be, you know, then they're gonna get horrible press, then they could lose money. But if they take out the clause that you can, you know, that you don't have a right to sue them, then that's just, yeah, that's insane. You know, it's like these corporations, Sony, Microsoft, they're always, you know, I always laugh because I was going online and just listening, because trying to research these people who got these accounts banned, and people were asking for help, and all these Sony fanboys are going on like, oh, you violated this law, you deserve to be banned. It's like, you have no idea what the hell he did. And like, how do you justify banning someone, probably not even if he was guilty, like, if he had no idea what he did, he put in all that work, he has all those digital downloads he can't use. Like, how do you justify this? And I just look on, and they're just the biggest freaking fanboys ever. It's like, you must not understand anything about capitalism. You must not understand that Sony does not actually care about the gamer. Like, they are a corporation, a major corporation who wants your money, who sees you nothing more as a customer, and if they have the chance to screw you over, like everyone else does, they will do it. The only way, it's like, the only reason they try to be more ethical than Xbox or something is because they're in competition with each other. It's not because they feel like they're the good guys or saving the world. Like, you fanboys think that's the case. That's not how capitalism works. It's not how it works. So it's like, stop getting on these people for asking how to get their accounts unbanned, because there was this one guy who left for like the military, and when he got back, his account was banned for like a jailbroken PS3. He had no idea what the hell happened. And people are like, oh, you must have done something. I was like, oh my god. It's like, you brainwashed people. Yeah. And it's like, and this whole banning, like, I don't even know how this is legal with these game licenses, because that's the publisher that should be giving you those. So, Sony, you know, this is why it's like not a good idea to buy digital. It's because those are really just long rentals. Like PSN goes down or something, and you get banned, like you lose those games. Like all the stuff I bought on this account, like I could not use. Like it was gone. No, you can't unless you have the game already installed, but I don't have enough space to do that, so I delete the games. So you can't go and re-download them if you don't have it on your thing already. Because according to Sony, you lose the licenses for those games, which that makes no sense. Like if somebody was spreading like hate mail online and saying just stupid things, like even then, like okay, why not just ban them from going online and playing games? Why do you have to take all their stuff with them? Like, that's not protecting your online community. That's just screwing them over. It is a pain. But if you get banned, you just gotta keep calling and not giving up. And it's... You just gotta fight them. Yeah. Yeah, the trophies were the big thing for me. Like, I have a few games digitally, but those are only the games I bought with, like, deals, but most of our rent stuff. But yeah, the trophies was just killer. That was just heartbreaking when that happened. Oh. Yeah.
This isn't a cave. It's a room. Red light. I'm not getting in. A holographic interface. These devices are missing power cells. I'll have to find power cells to get...
The Infinite Warfare Zombies is terrible because that thing glitched on me so many times that, we had one where we were almost done with the Easter egg and then the connection dropped. Like, that game constantly drops. And then the one where I got the Easter egg, but the game crashed afterwards. And for it to save and for you to have that character that you need to unlock the last trophy, I didn't get that character, so I had to do that whole Easter egg again. That was the first one in Infinite War. That was the main game. Do you remember that? Do you remember that character that you had to unlock with that cheat code after you were done with the Easter egg? Yeah. Yeah. It was David Hasselhoff. That's who the guy was. Yep, I didn't get that guy because my game crashed after the Easter egg was done. And it didn't save. it didn't recognize, the trophy popped, but it didn't recognize that, the game didn't recognize that I did the Easter egg. So I got screwed out of that. And I was insanely, I was just about ready to be just totally done with Call of Duty. If you guys, I mean, I might get the DLC from someone, and then I would go back. One of my roommates has that game. He'd probably just let me use it. The DLC? Oh gosh. Even harder than the first Black Ops? Oh jeez.
There, fits. I just need to slot in one more. It's 2. It's some kind of code. Maybe there's... clue nearby. Maybe there's some...
Is it one of those zombies games too that takes forever to do those? It's like you have to put in crazy long games of zombies.
Looks like each dial has 4 positions. Maybe if I get each dial in the right position. Did it. Now to check the door. Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps.
I haven't. Yeah, oh god, I hate Call of Duty Zombies more than anything, mainly just because of the connection and all the glitches. Because
Forget about traveling light.
wow.
Just need to install these power cells. That's it. Only 2 more.
Yeah, I don't think it matters how good the connection is
Just one
because
more.
the Infinite Warfare servers are just garbage. It's mainly the servers
There we go.
that are the
Last
problems in that.
All powered up. Now to get the dials in position.
Another. Does anyone have Overwatch too? That game is. The trophies in that game, I don't even think I'm gonna try. Yeah, even boost. Well, you have to get 8 people, to boost it, and even then they're still hard. Like, there's like a trophy for shooting, like, killing like 8 people when you're running on a wall, like one wall run. It's like, how is that even remotely possible in the main game? Like, if you're doing that legit. Like,
Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right.
oh, Destiny.
Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Destiny had one where you had to complete that raid or something without, like, anybody going down. Something insane like that. Yeah. Which, I haven't played Destiny much, but people tell me that's, like, insanely hard to do. Oh yeah, surgery sucks. That's... I've had 3 surgeries on my hip, well, when I was in high school. That was kind of the worst. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love this game. Yeah, this is one of the best games I've played. It is a keeper for sure. What the? Yeah, I'm traveling so much, but so I thought, yeah, I thought, you know, so I didn't, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm not gonna like get super into trophies again or something. It's just because I kind of want to use it. Yeah, I kind of want to. A Horizon, like a game like Horizon's good because it's got the trophies are for doing like mainly everything in the game, and there's nothing crazy, no luck-based trophy. It's just fun, you know, to get everything. Yeah, multiplayer games are just the worst. So you gotta rely on other people. But it's like, you know, when I do get time to play, it's like I, you know, kind of want to enjoy take the stress off of everything that's going on. Yeah. It's always him. Oh, the people who like lag switch and stuff? Yeah, those people. Oh yeah, yeah. I think I still have my move sharpshooter thing. Somewhere dug getting dust on it, but. There's also that, I think for Christmas I might get that VR too. 'Cause I've never tried VR. I'm curious to see what that's like. And like that game Farpoint, it's got that comes with that, kind of like that move sharpshooter. Have you ever tried VR? I've never actually tried it. It looks cool, but at this mall I work at, they have this VR, and you ride like VR roller coasters, and it's like $5 to put one on, and it puts you in this like seat that rocks around. It makes it look like you're on a roller coaster.
Being able to override you.
But I heard a lot of people get like motion sickness too from it. Oh yeah, like the Samsung had a promotion where you could get like a free, like if you got a Galaxy phone, like the S7, they'd throw in a free VR kit for you. You've never used it at all? A what game? I think so, like augmented reality. Huh. The only thing I worry about is just getting like motion sickness.
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
But does it really? Is it like one of those things where like it makes it look like you're there? Like you can't see like any of the outside world. It's just. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, I've heard of that before. Those R-zone things. Yeah. But as far as I know, augmented reality and virtual reality are two different things. Yeah. I think the Vita had something like that. Like, you put the cards down or something and things would pop out on the screen or something. Oh. Did you tear your ACL? Is that what you did? Oh, damn. Dang, that sucks. Just playing football, right? Wow. Huh. Yeah, right.
Machine's quick.
Oh, it's good. Like, I gotta go to New York Wednesday to meet with an agency up there. So, that's exciting. And then some people in Chicago I know that are contacts with like Ford models and stuff, that I'm talking to them. You'd be amazed in like, what, 6 months? 6 months without like gaming or anything you can do. Did I miss gaming? I would say after a few months I did. Just like a month ago with my roommate. I moved in with some guys and they all had PlayStations and stuff. And I was like, damn. Yeah. And I was like, damn it, F you, Sony. I'm so calling you. You're gonna hear my wrath because I'm still pissed off about this. Yeah. So yeah. I saw that and yeah. And they all had like PSNs and stuff, so. But yeah, you know, when you're traveling and you put your mind on other things, it's kind of just like, it's pretty devastated at first, and then it's like, whatever, you know. Got a lot of bigger things in life right now. Obviously, I'd rather have the modeling career than the trophy, so. And now coming back, I'm like, I am so not doing what I did before with these trophies. Like, I am not gonna, you know, put myself through something that's gonna, like, not cause enjoyment. What was that? I was mainly just working some trade shows with the company, and I would work like 30, maybe 30 hours a week, but I was only working on the weekends. Like, I would work like 10 hours on like a weekend or something. So, yeah, and then I was out of school too. Yeah, but this modeling stuff, it's really like, my mother agency is in Michigan, and they find gigs in like Ohio, and I get paid to go to them, but like I'll have to drive like 6 hours sometimes. Like I had to drive to Cleveland like a few weeks back, which is about 6 hours for me. I kept having to go back up to Detroit, which is like 4 hours.
I'll tuck that away.
So yeah. Oh, you're in a job, they make you travel too? Huh. So you drove out there? Oh, that's good. Yeah, if you carpool, like that's good. Most of the time, I'm driving alone. I like music a lot, so I just like throw on some Spotify playlists, and that just kind of I drift off. Yeah, it does suck no matter how you put it, but you know, if you get a decent playlist going and you're just rocking out in the car for like 6 hours, it's not so bad. At least for me, it's not. People think I'm crazy, like, oh, you're driving 6 hours, like, oh my god, like, why? I'm like, yeah, I really don't mind it that much. I thought I would, but it's like, you know, if I didn't have music or anything, then I'd probably go insane. That would suck. But, and it would help if I was on the West Coast or something and it was like a pretty drive, you know.
None of their deeds will live on in her memory. Old mother.
California? That's West. That's West Coast. Yeah, East Coast is like New York. Huh. That game kinda glitchy. I've just heard about it. What do I know? I haven't played in like 6 months. I was thinking about selling my PS4 Pro if I didn't get this account back. My friend really wants the Pro off me. He gamed a long time ago, a few years ago, and I think he's gonna get the PS4 when I think Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out on it. He told me.
Might regret this.
Or he's thinking about getting one for Christmas because he wants that new Assassin's Creed game. Some of them I like. I liked Black Flag. I mean, I've heard Origins is really good. I'll have to try that one out. Typically like RPG games the most, like open world stuff. Yeah. Well, I don't mind I like Final Fantasy, but the games I like the most are like Dark Souls, Skyrim, stuff like that. Dark Souls is probably my favorite RPG series. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot of platinums. And if you have that many digital games, yeah, you definitely want to fight it. But really try not to get banned though, because it's not fun. And don't, whatever you do, take my advice. Don't go online and look at what other people say. Well, there's one YouTube video that's good that one guy got his account back, but I think he dealt with, that was a couple years ago, so everything's changed since then.
It's killing time!
Yeah. Yeah, not everything Sony does in that terms is 100% legal, so you can usually find something. Yeah, so that sucked. That day was soul crushing for me. And I got over it after a few days, and I'm like, well, maybe eventually I'll fight this, you know, but that was one of the most soul-crushing experiences that I had. Waking up to that email. I think you know what they do too? There's a new firmware that came out, and I've heard that they would go on band waves during those firmwares. That sucked. But grateful they're back. Didn't we play something like Flashpoint or something? Do you remember that game? I think that's where we were. Did you get that trophy where you had to like score like some million points in some like survival thing? You had to stay, and it took like 4 hours of just non-stop shooting people. Yep. Oh, look at that. Some single player I think the hardest one I did was I think it was maybe that Vanquish game on PS3 where you had to complete the last challenge of those. Oh yeah, that's one of that was at the time considered maybe like the third, like the top 5 hardest trophies to get, period. And the thing was, that game was easy, like all the challenges up until that last one. Like, they were all reasonable, and then the last challenge was just like, the difficulty spiked up, like, it was like 20 times harder than any other of the challenge rooms they had. It was like, what the hell? Oh yeah. Yeah, old games are hard to find people that appreciate. Yeah, I hate that with games. I wish they would just remove online trophies. They really do. Oh, I've got a monitor. It's a nice monitor, though. The 4K monitor. Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. Somebody, I used to work for this company, and we did these flea markets. They don't have sound, but somebody sold me a surround sound system. Really good. Like, better than a lot of the Samsungs. He sold it for me for $45. So, I've got a pretty decent sound setup. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. This one didn't. This is a Samsung. This did not have sound. Yeah. The Xbox Scorpio thing. Yeah, it'll be, I think the Xbox does movies too. I think they'll update that eventually. I think there was an update though that let the PS4 do 4K movies, use Blu-ray. I thought there was. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I think Netflix has some 4K stuff too. But you know what sucks is so YouTube can do 4K, but my TV doesn't have, my monitor isn't like, there's something with, I forgot, it's like a type of setting that protects against like piracy or something, and that my monitor doesn't have, and you have to have that setting, otherwise you can't. YouTube won't allow you to do the 4K movies and stuff. Like, but that sucks. So it only works for games. Apparently all the other TVs have the setting that this one doesn't. And it's not even like, yeah, it's like something that YouTube or something uses to prevent like something that the digital millennium acts. And it's just like, that's stupid. So I can't watch 4K YouTube on here. Maybe an update, maybe not. But it's really nice for gaming because the response rate is so good. You know, if you ever wanted to play games competitively, like you use a monitor, you know. Yeah, monitors have better picture, and two, if they're smaller, they're going to be better than the 60-inch TVs. Yeah, like even this, I'm like playing Horizon on this, and it just looks amazing. You know, it's 26 inches. Yeah, I'm pretty close to my monitor. It's like on a table desk, and I'm just right there. And you know, the thing with TVs, if you get close to the image, it deteriorates. Like, the image gets worse when you get closer. For monitors, it doesn't really have that problem. You can get as close as you want, it won't mess the picture up. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh yeah. Yeah, but I've got a 44-inch TV, no, 46-inch TV. But I decided to put that in the living room with all my other roommates. That one's, yeah, I mean, I only use that one, and yeah, now I use this monitor most of the time. That one has 3D on it, but 3D is pretty much dead. So there's nothing, I found even with PS4, there's like no 3D content on it at all. Yeah. Well, like, games like Gran Turismo look cool because you could see, like, exactly how far the car was in front of you. And then there was games like Super Stardust that had games that, like it really popped out at you. But yeah, it seems like now with this virtual reality, that's just completely blown out of the water now, you know? What is it called? Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was a 3D monitor. Yeah, there was a lot of problems I've heard people were having. I heard it was a really good monitor when it worked, but it was crapping out on people. I looked, they don't even sell those anymore. They don't make them, they don't sell them anywhere. It's... Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad price, yeah, but that monitor's so old that it's like, you'd rather go and get a 4K monitor, you know? Because 3D was kind of a fad that died. There's no more, like, the PS4's got, like, I checked, like, 3 games that take advantage of 3D. PS3 had quite a few in, like, 2011. And they had, like, 30, 40 games, but... yeah, now it's all virtual reality stuff. Huh. Yeah. I'm on PS4 mainly. Yeah. I don't know. There's just everything, and now they've remastered everything on PS4. It's like there's no reason to get a PS3 because everything is just remastered on PS4. Yeah, you need to have a really good connection for that to be stable. You better invest in a pretty good router if you want that. I think my roommate's got a pretty good internet setup, but we still need to like get a router so it's more, so we can, you know, because we got like 5 people connecting to the, and they all have PS4s, so they're all connecting to the internet and stuff, and that's slowing the bandwidth down. So we're probably going to need to get a router or something now that I'm back on, because I was the one that wasn't using the internet at all with the game systems. We had that. There was this party I went to at this bar, and it was like a retro gaming thing, and there was one PlayStation there, and people were playing, going at it, and pecking. It's kind of cool because they had like little tournaments set up. I was playing Super Smash Brothers. the one game that I would love to have on this. That I know it'll never happen because Nintendo that's locked up with Nintendo. But I love Smash Brothers. I absolutely love that game. Oh, that's awesome. So you could play all the Nintendo games on your PC? Oh, that's awesome. Huh. What's funny as hell, yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you do jailbreak it, just don't go online with it. Yeah, I think that, yeah. But if you jailbreak a PS3, there's a website that has all the PlayStation Network games, and you just download them and put them on the thing. I know. That's what I read. Because, it breaks off the limitations for copying stuff. So the package files, like, it breaks that whole limitation off so people can post package files on the internet and you can just transfer them over. Yeah. Yeah, that's bullshit. I heard Sony doesn't even care about if you're exploiting trophies. Like, they won't look into that, but I don't know, they must have...
Dust feels like it's under my skin.
Did you remember getting an email from them saying, like, why you were banned? Oh. Was it temporarily banned?
The scrapes.
You could probably, if you wanted to, call them back and say, like, because they probably don't have any proof of that. Like, you could say, oh, I want that account back. And you could pressure them in. And you could just go to the BBB, just fill out a complaint. Then you could have all those games. Wow. Yeah, that's too late. Oh, that's not worth it. I still have it. I need to fix the analog on it though. I can't for the love of me get those 4 screws out. I don't know if they're stripped. I'm gonna have to have somebody try to get those screws out so I can put in that new analog, because the right one doesn't work at all for some reason. It only goes up and down. It doesn't go left and right. I mean, it's been collecting. I haven't played it in a long time, but I still do have it. I still have the games for it. It still turns on. Oh, that PlayStation TV. Do you even still sell those anymore? I think they do. Like no good Vita games. Like Gravity Rush is like one of the only good ones. Even they had God of War on that, and that sucked. I heard that had a lot of problems. I've just heard it's not. It's just like not as good as what the PS3 is like. It's like the frame rate's not even like 60. It's like 30. And like God of War games, they're like always been 60. Oh, Mercenary, that was a good game. That was good. Yeah. Vita's mainly for like remote play now. There's no games on it. That was disappointing. I thought that was going to be really cool when I got it. Like, wow, it's just like the PS3. You can take it anywhere. And it's got all these cool like social features and stuff. It's like never turned into that.
Right on.
Well, I think you could do that with the Vita, because I did that, but it was really hard to set up for some reason, for the Vita, because I remember trying forever to figure out how to do that, and I finally figured it out, and, yeah, you gotta go on like YouTube and they'll show you how to do that. It's really screwed with the Vita, I remember. I got it to work, though, because even, I remember I was in the car, my phone had phone tethering, and even though the connection was really bad, and it was like lagging, I was able to connect to my PS3, and I was like, or the PS4, and then riding in the car. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, but you need to have a really good Wi-Fi signal. It doesn't work just like anywhere. Yeah. There was a way to do it, but... Yeah, the Vita it had a lot of like potential. It's just that was when smartphones and stuff were smartphone games were out. Nobody wanted like a gaming device. They wanted like a phone. So really never got into it. My brother has his, but he only uses it for like remote play. Yeah, Gravity Rush was good. But everything else was just kind of meh. Even the Call of Duty was so hyped up, and that was one of the worst games I've ever played on a handheld system, so... It was one of the, that was, I mean, the trophies were easy, but the game itself was like terrible. Like, the Call of Duty designers get to make that game. Somebody else. What the hell is this? Yeah, that's a lot of those games, like Resistance, it wasn't the actual developer. It was like some mobile developer making that. It's like they were just taking the Resistance name or the Call of Duty name.
I can get out of this.
Trying to copy it or something. Oh yeah. Oh, that was like the easiest game. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could get that in platinum in like under $5. Dang. I remember going on like a, I was driving to Central Illinois, like a 3-hour drive, and I got family down there, so I carpooled, and I remember platinuming that game when we were driving back, and I started it when we were going down. I rented it for that trip, and like when we returned the next day, I did the whole thing in the car, pretty much. I have a library that has literally almost every PS4 game. It's pretty cool. So I get my games from the library. And there's, well, yeah, library, I meant. There's a guy, online who's like a busy time reviewer, and he's on a game sharing forum, and he lets people rent his games for like a couple bucks a week, and he's got almost every game digitally, and I'll rent from him too. He'll have some like DLC that I can rent from too, so he's just like, I pay him PayPal like a couple bucks, when he has separate accounts, he gives me the password, and I just download it. It says, make sure you deactivate it in the time, otherwise, yeah. His name's Q-Dizzle. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but he's obviously not doing that. He's just letting me download the game. And then... yeah. So that's pretty cool that he does that. It's like a huge game sharing forum. You ever heard of Cheap Ass Gamers? It's like a place where they'll go and post. Yeah, it's a website. People post game deals or game sharing, giving away free stuff. So yeah, he's on there. And a bunch of other people do that rental, like offer rentals too. If he doesn't have it, somebody else will have it. It's a nice community they have over there. My brother, when I was little, I had like a Sega Genesis that I got from him. He like transferred it off when he got the Sony. Yeah, so I got into gaming from him. But I was always behind him. He would just transfer his old systems down. When he got the Sony PlayStation, I was on Sega Genesis still. So... But I think I got into PlayStation because my brother always picked with PlayStation, so kind of always. I bought an Xbox 360, and I just didn't use it that much. I was just accustomed to PlayStation, like. Oh, didn't have that red ring of death, did it? Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, fuck Microsoft altogether. That whole company. I always, if you buy anything from them, it will break. I bought their little Microsoft band. That thing crapped out after less than a year. All the Windows PCs we've had have been garbage. They've all crapped out. I even had a Windows phone, and Windows phones are absolutely the worst things ever made to mankind. Like, who the hell thought of that? It's like everything that I buy from Microsoft is great. It's garbage, all of it. Yeah, it's lesser of two evils, that's for sure. I've never had any luck with Microsoft products of any kind. I have an uncle that works for Microsoft. It's in their sales department, and he would try to get me good deals on Microsoft products. And I'm like, nope, no thanks. I've had way too many Microsoft products to know that everything they make is crap. Mainly everything.
Low and quiet does it.
Oh yeah, Windows. Microsoft drives me nuts. It's funny because it's like those, yeah. Oh, the View, is it like a gaming PC? I would really like a gaming PC. I'd like to build one, especially if you've got a 4K monitor. You can do anything with those PCs, and there's... Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is, like, if you liked PS2 games, you can emulate all of them, and you can emulate them in 4K. Yeah, and you can, like, you can play it in, like, 4K and stuff. Oh, those are, yeah, those are top of the line PCs. Those are really good. The best way to go is to build your own, though, because you know, some of those high-end gaming PCs, if you get them, you know, just off the store, it's like $3,000. If you build them, though, you can get it in about $1,000, $1,200. Yep, you're paying for Alienware. Yep.
Snow.
Yeah. Building them is... That's what most of my gaming buddies have done who've had PCs. They've built them.
Damn, no more of these.
Well, you can connect like Xbox and PlayStation controllers to them. Any version you get on PC is going to be better than the consoles. You get the power of the PC. Like, I played Just Cause 2, I remember that game. That game was fun. I loved that game. Yeah. I like the PS4 controller. I actually like it more than the Xbox One controller a lot. And that wasn't the case with PS3. The PS3 controllers were garbage.
Need them soon enough.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can get controllers that have like that are like the Xbox controllers. The analogs are like, you know, spaced out, and then, but yeah. Mm-hmm. What is that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. The thing I had the problem with the most about the PS3 analog, I think it was the old, because the new controllers, they took away that rubber they used so they don't tear like they did. But my fingers would always slip off them if they were like a little sweaty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You said with those were PS3 controllers? Oh yeah, PS3 controllers. Oh, the analog wouldn't go back into place, would it? It would kind of just like drift a little off to the right. I had that happen. Yeah. You kind of had that.
corruption. You live in my skin.
What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I just got the Shield Weaver outfit, which is the best shield in the game, and it basically, like, you don't lose any health until that blue bar goes down. So, and it recharges, like, so, pretty badass shield. Problem is I have no good ammo right now. All my resources are gone because these guys take forever to kill. So, and I don't have any currency, so I'm trying to hit them. Go and like to a level that's like higher than you or something. Yeah. This is kind of what I'm doing. This corrupted zone is like 6 levels higher than I am, so it's like wild. If I didn't have the shield, this would be damn near impossible, but the shield makes it not that hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the grapple hook. Oh damn, that's sick. That construction, yeah. Yep, I'll be here. I think so. Probably for the next week. Well, I gotta go to New York Wednesday and we'll see what happens there. So, but yeah, I'm. Oh yeah, yep, enjoying this, like, yeah. Then being frank, it's like, I've never played video games before, this is awesome. It's like a whole new world. Yeah, just hit me up whenever I'm online, you know. I'll probably be on tomorrow. Maybe I'll give you a party invite if I see you again. Alright, man. Peace out. Yeah. What was that? Oh, that was the game, yeah. Like, I was whistling to get my mount. You gotta whistle to, like, if you unlock permanent mount, you can hop on the machine animals. That's what that is.
Watching.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Do you have a Bluetooth mic? How do you get the Bluetooth to work? I have the old PS3 one, but I don't think that works with the PS4.
Shooting your face up.
Help! I want to see the sun rise again.
Oh, okay. You got the USB stick, yeah. That's so dumb that they took out the Bluetooth from the PS3. Like, that's ridiculous. Yep. That really kind of sucks.
I'm picking up
Wow.
yours.
That's a lot of people bought PS3s because of like, wow,
Must
it's
be
got
closing in on the
Bluetooth
signal.
capability. That's so cool. And it's like, now everybody is using Bluetooth, and then PS4 is like, nah, we'll take it out. Yeah. You can connect a PS4 controller to a PS3 though, and you can actually play with the PS4. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, I'm in another zone now. I think this is the last corrupted zone I have. I think I'm gonna get a trophy after I'm done with this one. Fighting this little guy, this little T-Rex. Oh yeah, that one was coming up off the ground and stuff. That's a good one. Not the last corrupted. There's one more. I had to like filter the map. I had to like uncheck everything, so to find the last one, because there's so much stuff on this map. No, okay, yeah, now I know where the... Oh, it's because a little, like... You know what I hate? When there's another, like, objective marker on, like, another side quest, and you can't see that one on the map. That makes things really annoying. Then you have to, like, filter out the whole map. Yeah, that's the worst. Hate that. Hate glitch trophies, it's the worst.
Clear that up later.
I'm just going to these, like, the little corrupted zones where all these dudes are going around. A lot of the quests you fight humans. It always seems just like them blow up the ground apparently. It's like a wave of fire that hits you. Oh, there we go. That's the last one. Very nice. That was the last little corrupted zone. Cool. The beasts are the hardest things in this game. The humans are nothing. It's like... So yeah, I gotta do these bandit camps now. And these are really easy. Because these guys are just like human guys that you just shoot them in the head once and usually they'll die. The beasts, you gotta like, the machines, you have to like shoot the little components a bunch of times to knock them off. And then they have a bunch of other little parts that you have to like shoot.
Here we go.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. PS3 had like Blazing Angels and Hawks and stuff. Those games were fun. I love Blazing Angels. PS2, my favorite game was Secret Weapons Over Normandy. You ever played that one? Yeah, oh, I love that game. You could like play as one of those German dive bombers and you just dive bomb little...
You better come out.
I like the old Call of Duties. Those were good, like Finest Hour, like that Battle of Stalingrad there. Those are my favorite Call of Duties. Yeah, it's World War II, but and I see the videos and it's got like woman American soldiers running around with like Russian weapons. It's like, what the hell is this? It's like, did you guys just not? And they said it's supposed to be historically accurate. And it's like, I see nothing historically accurate about, women soldiers running around with like, yeah. The women were in like the hospitals and, you know. I don't get why they couldn't have come up with a better name, too. It's like Call of Duty World War II. It's like it's never done World War II. It's like Call of Duty was all World War II when it started off. It's like you guys couldn't have thought of a better name. I liked World at War. That game was unbelievably hard on veteran. Oh my god. Oh, Classic might be harder because you don't get the regenerating health. I platinumed that Call of Duty Classic, but that took me a while.
Bad feeling.
Oh yeah, like Gran Turismo. I really want to get the. I have Gran Turismo 6 on the PS3. I really want to get that sport, though. And when I get the VR, I think that's what I'm gonna get.
Make it happen.
I used to like that Ridge Racer game too.
Get it together, you sawed-offs!
Yep. Oh, I hated Rivals. Yeah, I just hated the fact that, like, yeah, it was like never-ending cops chasing you. It was like no matter what you did.
Feel this one.
You're trapped now. How'd that one?
Lots of quietly.
You brighten my day.
Smoke, red tatters. More bandits like the ones at Devil's Thirst.
Dead right there.
That alarm will wake up the whole camp. And more besides. No! They must be the bandits' prisoners. It's out of action.
Somebody wreck the signal! Killer time!
Yeah, Xbox has always had this. It's supposed to come on PS3 and Sony never did it.
Off you go.
Horizon? Still a little bit. I'm to the I'm at the last story quest. I'm just waiting to do that one because there's something about like you have to get these allies or something for this one trophy. The trophy guy just said don't do the last quest before you get that one. But I'm just running around doing all these side quests and bandit things, bandit camps right now.
Carl spoke of a bandit camp and some metal ruins. That must be the place there. Best keep an eye. You're glad. Why?
Call it a shared interest. Look there, those
bandits.
The Nora are in trouble. Rumors spread like blood. With my partner and I shadowed these scum. Still,
I don't need
you. Don't look.
Huh?
Strung up machine parts. And the lights blown.
Take it.
Captors. They're not just cargoes. Slavers, too.
You're trapped now.
Over here.
Okay, alarm's down.
I'm gonna stab you.
Seeker, may I speak with you?
Seeker. Would you lower yourself to speak?
Probably won't. Oh, that was the game. Somebody was talking in the game or something.
With me?
Yeah, my roommates are home.
Alright.
I'll admit, at first I felt slighted by your selfishness. But you know, I'm glad I stayed through. Every kill
You were keeping...
I saw you preoccupied.
I didn't find your partner.
They killed her. I hardly feel surprised. I thought no greater...
Here.
Worse.
We're done here. Maybe.
If we pass each...
They're still looking.
Oh, yeah. Oh.